Welcome to Wind Info. Today we gonna see about the bearded reedling Panurus biomicus is a small, sexually dimorphic reed bed passerine bird. It is frequently known as the bearded tit due to some similarities to the long-tailed tit or the bearded parrotbill. It is the only species in the family Panuridae. The bearded reedling was first described by Carl Linnaeus in his 10th edition of Systema Naturae in 1758. He placed it in the genus Parus with the tits. The species has since been placed with the parrotbills in the family Paradoxonathidae, after they were removed from the true tits in the family. More recent research suggests it is a unique songbird. No other living species seems to be particularly closely related to it. The species is now placed in the monotypic family Panuridae. Molecular phylogenetic studies have shown that the bearded reedling is most closely related to the lark family Alaudidae. Genus name, Panurus, is from ancient Greek panu, exceedingly, and ura, tail. The specific biomicus is from Biarmia, a Latinized form of Bjarmalind, formerly part of what is now the Arkhangelsk Oblast area of Russia. Reedling, also called bearded tit, species Panurus biomicus, songbird often placed in the family Panuridae, order Passeriformes, but also sometimes classified with the Sylviidae or Timaliidae. It lives in reedy marshes from England to Eastern Asia. This is a small orange-brown bird, L 16.5 cm, 6.5 in, with a long tail and an undulating flight. The bill is yellow-orange. The male has a grey head and black moustaches, not a beard. The lower tail covers are also black. The female is generally paler, with no black moustache. Flocks often betray their presence in a reed bed by their characteristic ping call. This species is a wetland specialist, breeding colonially in large reed beds by lakes or swamps. It eats reed aphids in summer and reed seeds in winter, its digestive system changing to cope with the very different seasonal diets. The bearded reedling is a species of temperate Europe and across the Palearctic. It is resident, and most birds do not migrate other than eruptive or cold weather movements. It is vulnerable to hard winters, which may kill many birds. The English population of about 500 pairs is largely confined to the south and east, with a small population in Leighton Moss in North Lancashire. In Ireland there is a small but growing population, mainly in County Wexford. The largest single population in Great Britain is to be found in the reed beds at the mouth of the River Tay in Perth and Kinross, Scotland, where there may be in excess of 250 pairs. Can bearded reedlings fly? Fairly common but local in extensive reed beds. Not easy to see well, but sometimes feeds at edges, often very low or on adjacent muddy ground. Fly typically low over reeds with whirring wing beats. Often in small groups. There are only around 630 breeding pairs of bearded tits found in Britain, most likely due to the fact that they are limited by habitat. They build their nests low down in the reeds, often on piles of dead reed stems. They will use specially designed nest boxes, which were created to bypass their susceptibility to flooding. They are prolific breeders that can have up to 4 broods a year, with 4 to 8 eggs per brood. It is thought that the snow cover prevented them from accessing the seeds they needed to survive. Thanks for watching. We'll meet you in the next interesting video with interesting facts and information, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel.